On tonight's episode, I've opened the Team SABtv shop. We learn more about the potential 300 BHP unicorn Abarth. When will JJ's luck finally turn from bad to better? Abarth hosted Festival Italia at Brands Hatch. The Abarth boys over from Luxembourg share some photos of their meet, and we find out why this Abarth has broken the IHI turbo myth. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Stef ABtv and welcome to the first episode of SAB News. And this concept came up because I just thought there is so much going on within the world of Abarth and the world of cars in general. I'm not just limiting this to Abarth. That would be wicked for me to almost have a little news channel called SAB News. We've got a massive community of Abarth in general in the UK and across different parts of the world, and it'd be a great opportunity for us to capture things that you guys are getting up to right here on the news channel. If you want to figure out how to get some of your stuff here on the news channel, have a look at the description below. I'll leave some comments exactly of how it works, etc. And you guys might be able to share some of your news right here on SAB News. So without further ado, I think it's about time we roll the credits and we get you guys up to date with what's been going on in SAB News. Yes, that's right, guys. Welcome to the news, and the first thing we'll be talking about is the Team SABtv Shop. That's right, I have finally pulled my finger out and launched the Team SABtv Shop, and you can access that by heading over to StefABtv.com, and you will be taken over to the lovely site that is the Team SABtv Shop, and on there you can purchase yourself some stickers, and if you fancy it, you can buy yourselves a couple of t-shirts as well. I know it's been a long time coming, guys, and you've all requested it, and it's finally here. There's a limited run of t-shirts and stickers at the moment, so get them whilst they're still in stock. Now, we've all heard of unicorns. Unicorns being the things you always hear about, but you never actually physically see them. That's right, I'm talking about Grant's car. Now, there aren't many cars in the UK that are pushing over the 300 mark, and I think it's only one right now. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments below. But Grant's car is making inroads to getting close to that figure. Now, those of you who all go to Pro Alpha will know that Grant's car seems like a statue that's been parked right outside Pro Alpha for most of its life. But we are not far away from seeing the relaunch of the unicorn, and we will see that car back on the road. Grant has gone all out with this car, including ECU relocation, battery relocation, a big Borg Warner turbo, roll cage, Assetto Corsa rear wing, front mount intercooler, all the usual bits and bobs, a controversial flame-tipped exhaust, external wastegate with a screamer pipe. And Grant's aim with this car is to pretty much recreate the Assetto Corsa / Time Attack car. I think Grant's literally said to me he is going for a complete weapon. And believe me, this thing will be a weapon when we finally see it on the road. Now let's talk about JJ. JJ is one of those guys that seems to just have no luck whatsoever. Now, it could be the way he drives his car, or it just might be the fact that he's the world's most unlucky guy. Because I've known the guy for a while now, and he has literally had the world's worst luck with his car. So he's had turbo gaskets go, he had all sorts of stuff that's gone wrong. And the latest in the saga that is JJ's car is that allegedly there were over-tightened wheel bolts on the car and they sheared off. And JJ was left stuck in the middle of a high street with a wheel that's come off. It then bent the panels on his bodywork, which he'd just spent a good load of money getting resprayed. His wheels are ruined. And I don't really know what to say other than I feel for you, JJ. Luck is not on your side, my friend. But that won't stop him, and I know that JJ will work hard to get that car back on the road pretty soon. Now, this car right here is a very special car. One, because it looks absolutely stunning, and I have a real thing for the podium blue colour. But John, in his 595 Yamaha edition, has managed to break the myth. The myth that is the IHI turbo will not do over 200 BHP. Now, I for one have also believed that that was not possible. I think that the IHI has certain limitations, but John, coupled with a front mount intercooler, power motive exhaust and a forge actuator with a custom rebap, has managed to scrape just over the 200 BHP mark in the Yamaha edition. That is an achievement. We didn't think it was possible, and John has smashed it. Oh, and the car looks absolutely stunning. In other car news around the world, McLaren have just released a new bespoke colour for the 720S. So the MSO pack colour that they have released is called Fuchs Fuchsia. Now, if I say it the way it's supposed to be said, it comes out like this. Fuchsia. So that's not one of those conversations you're going to have at the pub. Oh, what colour's your car, mate? Yeah, it's Fuchsia. But yeah, so McLaren have really put in a tongue twister there, and they've also managed to make you swear every time you tell your friends down the pub what colour your McLaren is. But I think it looks really nice. It's kind of like a purpley colour. It's got white / creamy interior. So fair play to the McLaren boys who are out to put a stamp on the market with their bold, bright and colourful colours. In Lotus news recently, Lotus just announced that they'd gone from the red into the black with regards to profit, and with that they decided to drop the bombshell that is the Lotus Evora GT 430. Lotus have gone all out with this car, completely covered in carbon fibre, sporting a top end of 190 miles an hour and a 0 to 60 time of 3.7 seconds. Very, very quick car. Now, we've got a man on the ground down by the Lotus GT Evora 430, so let's head over to Patrick from Torch Chasers. What's the reactions down there?
Hello, thank you for reporting, Stef. I'm here at the Lotus GT 430 launch of the new Lotus GT 430. Help me! It's a new Lotus GT 430. There are many YouTubers here. It is good fun. There's lots of things going on. Let's get some reactions. Come with me. What is your reaction to the new Lotus GT 430?
It's very pretty.
What is your reaction to the new Lotus GT 430?
Give.
All in all, it is a good car. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Patrick. Those were the reactions from the Lotus launch event. Now on to car events, and Abarth themselves hosted Festival Italia as the prime sponsor this year, and it was a very, very good event. They had cars that you could drive around the track. It was fantastic. A load of the guys from the Abarth Owners Club turned up with their pride and joys, and we displayed them all. I was there. It was an absolutely brilliant day. It was awesome to meet so many of you guys as well. It was lovely that my car was recognised and you all came over to say hello. Thank you so much. But this time around this year, it was as good as last year in terms of the weather. The only downside, in my opinion, was that the parade lap was right at the very end, around 6 o'clock. And for those of you who watched the Festival Italia video will know that I had the world's worst sunburn by about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's because I'd been walking around doing loads of filming for the vlogs, and I failed to put sun cream on. So yeah, major fail on my behalf. The Abarth boys from Luxembourg have been very kind and sent over a couple of photos of their Abarth meet at the Luxembourg Cars and Coffee event. It's great to see what kind of things you guys are getting over across the pond and over in Europe, and I would love to see more of the kind of events that you guys host, and I'm sure all the guys on the channel would also like to see that. So boys from Luxembourg, shout out to you guys for sending me over those photos. Really appreciated, and we hope to see more of you guys. Right guys, so that pretty much wraps up this episode 1 of the SAB news, and I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it and you want to see more of these kind of videos, please leave a like, give it a thumbs up so that I know that you guys are enjoying the videos, and leave a comment below as well on your thoughts. But guys, as usual, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like, share and subscribe, and of course I'll see you all on the next one. Thank you.